been 7 years. 7 years, of course, nga content tumuvuddemu nga we are, of course, supporting Bobi Wine. Naye I told myself like immediately after 2026 tugenda kuba tubivaamu tutandike okubanga tukola personal content. So today I'm excited. And CEO ebadde yankuba muko just a little bit, but now we're going to change the concept. After the 7 years, of course, I showed you the video. I shared a video, I think, when was it? A couple of days back, I shared a video and I showed you like when we started a video. That video, kwerine kuneno ku YouTube, mujajira, which was posted. I think I'll put it again and you say it. After the 7 years of supporting Bobi Wine, day in day out, because we are everyone, you can go ahead and support in your way. For people who are on TikTok, you can go ahead and yogera kwecho namala nayongerezako nagamba abantu. If you're having TikTok, if you're having Twitter, if you're having buli omu nagezako kuwaayo their social media handles. Nze nali sina kiri awo kyamaanyi, but what I had was this channel BCM Uganda. So nengamba owai nali nkolerako emirimu gyange mingi nnyo. By then, of course, we were doing interviews with artists, and this channel I think started like 9 years ago. Am I right? I think they are 9 years ago. I think I can change. I think they are like 9 years ago when we started. Yeah, so we've been in the struggle in Beda for quite a long period of time. 7 years, because when we are so Tamo, member of parliament, of course, I was, we did our first interview. So from that day to a couple of months back, of course, we were doing strictly that for Bobi Wine. But of course, after all that period, netugamba kati nalina planning at 5 years ago that immediately after the elections, we are going to stop doing political shows. Then we go, and we are not going to be doing interviews, but basically we're going to just be tugenda kuba tunyumya. Of course, ndabyeko chali wange EP Steven, what's up, how you doing, my brother? Ogambo chaka. Yeah, so we changed the content. Kati bigenda kubeera more of personal stuff, but of course in between a lot of things went on. Of course we got demonetized, but of course 2026, that's when we are going to be moving out into politics, and now we go into what we call human interest stories, or maybe into ebyafe, because after when that happened, of course I could not afford a lot of things, and most of you know, most of you didn't know who was running PCM Uganda, but of course it was me running PCM Uganda for all that time, but I didn't want to show my face for some reasons. But of course we gotten some emails in between there, but we said we support a bit moving on. So after our support, of course, your time, now 7 solid years. Of course, for the people who have been watching the rallies, the interviews, Fred Lumbia, all that is going to stop officially. So we are going to get into something different. Most of you didn't who was running because I could not put my number there to ask for your support. So when this happened, I've had one of my hardest times, one of my hardest times, because now I could not afford to pay the rent, I could not afford to pay for our electricity, water. Of course, I'm always with my son. I'm a single dad. So my son and if he's I went off grid, so right now I'm in the village Eugene. So we are going to be talking about different things, living off grid. Of course, life, we'll be talking about life. Yes, so later internet, but the first time I tried to come live, of course the internet was not that good yali yakadda, and because ndi mukyalo nnyo, you can see the internet I use there. I use is it called Wakanet, but it's MTN fiber. Yeah, so I'm using MTN fiber, but now this time round tugenda kubanga tunyumya, tujja kubanga tuchattinga. I'll tell you lots of things. Of course, how are you doing guys here? Yeah, so we are not going to be doing politics. Chali wange Steven Wagwan, how are you doing? Yeah, so Emyaka egyo gyonna, by the way, imagine that. Of course, we started off from TV, twatandikira ku TV. I did TV for 15 solid years. Emyaka 15, Katonda wange. That's a lot of time. Emyaka 15 nga tukola ebya TV. After that, of course, after quitting, I quit because there's something, guys, which is coming, and you should get involved. If you're not into content creation, I'm telling you, you're supposed to be, whatever you do, try your level best. Oberenga nga mulimu nchite ntya muberenga mulimu ekintu kye bayita olinamu ekintu ekiri mu tech, yeah? Whatever you're trying, whatever business you do, I'm going to be showing you some stuff. You're going to get surprised. Tugenda kunyumyamu no dollar 0, okay? 775 86 40 45 72. By then, I never used to share my number 775 86 45 7. I never used to share my number for some reasons. It is say radio, but right now, of course, it is very fine to be sharing my number. So my number, I'm going to put it here, just in case, you know. Yeah, the number is there, is +256 775 86 45 72. But then in Bagamba, wobokola business now. Obadde okimanyi nti you can build osobola okuzimba apartments, yeah? Osobola okuzimba apartments and you use, let me say, how much? Let's take an estimate. Osobola okuzimba apartments ngokozesa 300 millions, yeah? 300 M, yeah? Omwana najanga akola content. Now I'm going to be specific, yeah? Someone comes and they are into YouTube, yeah? Omuntu nga akola YouTube gozimbye apartments eza rentals, uzimbiza million 3 million 3 katugeze obuvumu bufana butya. Take your imagination. Then omwana then obuzimba nobanga buli mwezi katugeze bakusasula million meka tubale meka nga bakusasula million kambale million 10 nga every month you get 10M, yeah? Every month you get 10M, but of course you made an investment of 300 million you get in shillings, but now every month you're getting paid 10 millions from your apartments or rentals, yeah? Now someone comes in and they are doing content, and let's be specific for the people, because right now we are only on YouTube, but later on, of course, as time goes, yes, together with Angatuli on all other social media platforms, of course, we'll be on TikTok, we'll be on Facebook, we'll be getting there, yeah? But now, for now, we are out of politics officially, unless otherwise. What? You want to go sleep? You go on your bed up. I come help you? Okay, you sleep there. You want porridge? We've not cooked porridge. You'll drink porridge tomorrow. Yeah, you drink porridge tomorrow. So I was telling you, omwana najja nakola content. I think I'm going to be sharing some screen here, yeah? Ngenda kubangezako ba sharing irako some screen, and you see basically what I'm talking about. Kati oli wajja nakola channel ye nga akola more so if you're doing original content, yeah? Dalango okozesa original content. If you're using original content, it is even way different. Nti original content, omwana ajja kola nga akola videos, but at the end of the day they will be earning no kusinga nga akoze investments ataddemu nga ataddemu katini nnyo okugeza nga ataddemu okugula camera, you know, okugula maybe a good phone, and they invest less than, let me say, less than $1 million, yeah? Nga ataddemu less than, okay, katubale nga ataddemu million 5, oli ataddemu 3, on ataddemu million 5. And guess what is going to happen? When they create content, before you know it, this person on social media, they will be able to earn up to 20 millions per month with a 5 million investment. So in whatever you're doing, and I gave you interview on how, you know, they do it, but of course I'll be showing you much of human interest stories, yeah? So social media right now, most of the people survive there. Actually, at them 300 millions, but of course on at them 5 million just to create content, and they are able, even currently, okubanga they earn even more than omuntu yatadde muzilizo na sente. Let me give you an example. Which examples can I give you? Anybody? Okay, there are these kids. They are called Masaka kids. Yeah, Masaka kids. I'm going to make for you a simple analysis of how much these Masaka kids Africana, how much they make, and then you will get to know. You will get to know that. You will get to know that if you're not into tech in any way, let me tell you, you're missing out, because right now almost everything moves online. People are selling stuff online. Yeah. So let me show you. No, to that one there. Let me do like this. Let me go where video capture. No, Windows capture. Yes, I want Windows capture. Let me show you something here. Let me show you something here. Niceness. We are gone like we never went. We are back like we never went. You see this? Okalaba kantu kano. Kangezeko katereza bwenti. Yep. Okalaba kakali ku screen. Now I'm trying to take an estimation of how much these kids make. Yeah, they are called Masaka Kids Africana. Let me show you them. This is their profile. Yeah, in a profile. Yes, son. I cover you. I take you in bed. No, you go in bed. You go in up bed. Yeah, you go up bed with your laptop. Now, let me carry you. I take you to bed. Now, don't disturb me. So, forgive. Yeah, you'll be hearing me most of the times talking to my son. So, these are the kids here. Yeah. These are called the Masaka. This is, up, but it's a social blade. Social blade can try to give you an estimate of how much someone makes, yeah? So these kids are, of course, Uganda rank. UG rank, they are ranked as number 1 in number 2 in Uganda. I'll tell you who is ranking number 1. They are ranking number 2 in Uganda. Of course, View rank, they are in 1,700 and they are in 17,101. Then, of course, subscriber rank as per in Uganda, they are 976. Yeah. So if you can go here down, like in the last 30 days, yeah, last 30 days, they've gotten over 30K. Yeah, they've gotten over 30K subscribers, new subscribers. Those are for the last 30 days. Then, of course, they've been able to make up to 15 millions. Just in the last 30 days, 15 million. So you can imagine if they can earn this. But of course, if you go into yearly, yeah, yearly, of course, yearly, you can notice they make up to 3 point. These, by the way, these are in dollars down here now. Yeah, no, these are views 15. Yeah, these are views. Views for the last is 15 millions. So monthly earning, basically they earn between 3,700 or between 59 USD, 59 USD. That is 59,000 US dollars. Can you imagine? But most of the time when people are doing calculation, you take note of this one here. No. Because this is basically what they earn. 59. They earn between 3.7K to 59K. But leave this the 3.7 is when they've done totally nothing. But when they've worked, that means this month they were able to earn 59,000 USD. Which kind of business or apartments are you going to build to earn that amount of money? Boss, you will work. And for a year, the last time I checked, a year they could earn up to $1 million. This is real stuff, guys. So I'm going to be telling you more of off-grid stuff, but again, I'll be showing you how you can go ahead and also make some money off social media. More so to be specific, mainly on YouTube. So you see this amount of money, guys. Think about it: 921, almost $1 million, and they are just creating content. Yeah, so in case you're doing anything but you're not into tech, I'm telling you, you're missing out. And whatever you're missing out, you're missing out a lot. You're missing out a lot. Let me just do this. Let me make myself a little small here. Okay, let me first do this. We first tap on that one there. Let me do like this. Yeah, so let me come back like that. Yeah, so I was telling you, So you see that amount of money these people are making. That is 921,000, almost coming to $1 million a year. So if you're not into tech, if you're not into content creation, I'm telling you guys, you're missing out a lot. You're missing out a lot. But of course, thank God I've come like a Messiah. Yeah, I've come like a Messiah. I'll be teaching you most of these things free of charge. Yeah, free of charge. So for the people who have come into this, so imagine. Let me try to look for another channel. Yeah. Let me go look for who. Let me see, look for who. These are now, these are the Masaka Kids Africana. So they have 4.49 million subscribers. So now there is this girl, she's called who? Christy, what's her name? Let me check on phone here. Let me check on phone here. Yes, son, what are you saying? Let me look for that girl. What's her name? Namobiru Sama, yeah, Angela Sama, that's her name. This girl is called, I'm making a search now, yeah, she's called Angela Sama Namobiru. So we want to see how much she can make a month, yeah. Sama Namobiru. What's up, son? You want to sleep? I'll take you to bed. Yeah, you go climb up. Let me come and help you. Okay, let me first do a little thing of disappearing. I take my son to bed. Okay, climb up. Yeah, Taylor going. Yeah, Taylor going. You go up. You go enter. You go in. You see, you go. Yeah, you go. Yeah, your bed is big. You go. You enter. Hey, you enter. Tyler, you're disturbing. Come. You go enter. You come back. You go there. I'm coming. I'm there. You go. You go there. You go there. You will fall. Your laptop is there. No. Why are you disturbing me? You're disturbing me. You're a bad boy. How? So guys, don't worry about that. I'm sorry. 1 minute. Okay, so I was telling you, let me come back. You know, I have my son, so he keeps disturbing me. So now let's look at this is Angela Sama, but now okay, she has earned. Okay, now she earns. For now, you can see this is her page, yeah, Angela Sama. So her rank in Uganda, she ranks number 8. That's her rank in Uganda, number 8. Of course, the Masaka Kids Africana, they were number 2 rank as per YouTube. So if we go down here, you can see that she's making for the last 30 days she was able to make to get views, 2.1 million views. Yeah, so now if you go here, monthly earns, it is between 520 to 8.3 thousand USD. Which kind of business as the youth are you going to earn this kind of money, man? How? And a year she's earning 232 USD. You get dirt. So if you're not into content creation, I'm telling ya, if you're not into content creation, even if it's not, because now we've seen people are going to lose jobs. Yeah, let me first get off this. Let me become bigger now. Yeah, I'm going to be bigger. Let me first frame myself be bigger. Then we have this church. Of course, we'll be having these classes once in a while. Yeah, and in case you want those personal, you can always tap me up. That's my number there. So now, as I was telling you, that's how this is a generation where it is very, very easy to earn money. Yeah, it is very easy to be rich. Very easy to be rich right now. One way I get there are some guys who were speaking and they said right now we are in a generation where becoming rich has become so easy. Because now let's look at the wealthiest people, yeah? The wealthiest people, they are either into tech, because now look at Mark Zuckerberg, of course, that is Facebook. Then let's look at Elon Musk, of course, when he got the money, he had to get a social media. Of course, he went in for X. If we look, all these people, they are into something tech. If you look at this guy of the Amazon, yeah, and even Alibaba, yeah, all of them, they are into some tech kind of. Right now, people sell things online. They did an estimate and they said people no longer go to like supermarket, go there visibly, and they go to the supermarket to do shopping. Now things are being sold online. So guys, I'm here and I'll be helping you. Be making these classes once in a while, and in case you want those private classes and I teach you how to do it, I'll be glad to be of help. Yeah, to be of help. And one thing you're supposed to forgive me with, of course, I'm always with my son, number one. So my son is always here. So he keeps disturbing. You'll be hearing me every time saying, Tyler. Yeah. Of course, Steven, yeah, I see your comments. I'm super excited. But guys, because we are out of politics doesn't mean that, you're not supposed to come over and support. And we're going to be using a little bit more of English. And I'll tell you why it's very important to use English. Now, let's first go to the Ugandan content creators, yeah? You saw when I Show Speed was trying to tour Africa and doing live streams. I think most of you were following. Even when he went to Kenya, the president himself, of course, Ruto, had to go ahead to make a good welcome. When he was in Nigeria, there was a lot of caviar in Nigeria. Yeah, of course, with Pella, of course, he did not get a moment with I Show Speed. Now, if you look at the guy like I Show Speed, let's go check. We see how much, by the way, I Show Speed could be making. I Show Speed. Let's check out to see this 21-year-old, how much he earns. Yep. How much he earns. Let me hope I get the real one. This is not the one. I Show Speed. Let's go check out. We'll see how much this kid could be making. I don't know. Am I on the right one? Because he just made 50 million subscribers. Let me first go on the real YouTube. I do a copy and paste, yeah, so that I can show you. So, but then if you're not making money online in any way, it doesn't matter what you're doing, but stuff online, you're supposed to be doing anything but at least online, something online. Sell something online. Yes, I got I Show Speed's channel. Let me click here, then let's come here. I paste it here. This app I'm using, as I told you earlier, this app I'm using is called this app I'm using. Oh my goodness, you're not going to believe this, man. Yeah, the kid makes a lot of money off just live streaming. Okay, let me take you through. Now that is his channel. The app I'm using is called the app. Let me remove this subscribe thing. It looks funny. I don't want to be covered. So now look at this. Yeah, this is the I Show Speeds. So okay, let's go back a little. I told you the app I'm using, which helps you give you an expectation of how much someone makes online. Yeah, it gives you an expectation. It's called Social Blade. Yeah, you can find out. It has different platforms. You can see here. They first give you YouTube. Yeah, they show you YouTube here. Yeah, I see they started on TikTok. No, let me make it. Let me move this one. I moved it a little. So yeah, it is like that. Or I can make it a little big. You see properly. Yeah, let me do like this. Yeah. So if you look there, you can see here. It is let me go back here. You can see here it is YouTube. Yeah, so it can give you an expectation of YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, and Instagram of how much that someone could be making. So if we can scroll down, for the last 30 days For the last 30 days, the guy has been able to make 3.5 million new subscribers. 3.5 million new subscribers. And of course, his total views, of course, he has gotten for the last 30 days. Yeah, for the last 30 days, he's been able to get views which are 567 million. 567 million views. Yeah, Angela Summer had made 2.1 million views. So how much does he earn monthly? I told you this is the figure you're supposed to take. The young kid of 21 years old is making $2.3 million. A year he's making $14 million. When will you be able to make it? When, in which generation really could a 21-year-old make that money? Tell me. Tell me. Basically nearly to impossible in the back generation, but in this generation everything like impossible. Everything is possible. So you are there, you can talk. Yeah, you can talk, you have a phone, and then you're not earning a dime. How? Why? Really, why? It's way easier right now, guys. Way easier, guys. Way easier, guys. But now for the people who have been using now the problem is people have been using other people's content. Yeah, people use other people's content, and when you're using other people's content, this is what happens. Just like what if you're using other people's content, this is what happens. Yeah, let me come back. I'd be bigger. This is what happens when you're using other people's content. You cover it. I drink. Thank you. But me, I have my water in the glass. It's cold, but you cover it and put it in the fridge. So yeah, it's cold. So I was still telling you, if you're using someone else's content and you do not have rights, a lot of things could happen. And of course, you cannot earn if you're not the creator. If you're the creator, it becomes way easy because you're in control of what you want to create or what you want to do. So for today, yeah, we were just trying to taste to see the internet, if the internet is okay. The last time, as I told you, when I came, it was really a mess. It was really a mess. It was really a mess. Let me see. Someone is asking. Let me see what you're asking. Of course, Steven is saying, bring, that's mine. Is asking, do you advise really, do you really camera or phone camera? Now, do you use, okay, he's saying advice, really, camera or phone. Let me tell you, people like okay, this is becoming blurry. Come. Okay, this is the thing. Even if you're using a phone, look at people like Tango. Let me check out that kid and how much he makes. Let me check out that kid and how much he makes on YouTube. It's called Rango Teng. Let me hope it's the one, because most of the people do duplicates of these channels, which is bad. Yeah, people do duplicates of other people's channels, so it becomes hard for you to get the right channel. So what I do, I first go on YouTube, then I search for them. I do a copy and paste so that I don't mess up the name. Yeah. Okay, let me see if it is coming out. Let me see if it is coming out. Let me see. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't want music to be inside here. Okay, Rango, where is your channel? I'm not seeing your channel. They made duplicates out of here, man. Is it this one? I think it is this one. Yeah, Teng. Yeah, I got him. It's called Rango Teng. Let's check out and see this kid. And if you can ask yourself what he really does online, you cannot tell. Just like I show Speed, you can never know what really he does. He's just a creator. So let me be again. I be a little smaller here. Then I do this. Okay. Now, Steve was asking if using a camera or a phone, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the most important thing is if you can create. Yeah, this is his channel. You can see it there. This is his channel. Ugandan rank. He's ranked number 3. Yeah, he's ranked number 3. And this kid Teng Teng, he's making 67,000 USD. When, in which generation could someone even come up and make that amount of money, boys? He has gotten 17 million in the last 30 days. Those are views. Guys, whatever we do, imagine Teng Teng a year is estimated to be making 818,000, almost coming to $1 million. This is real, guys. These things are real. They are real 100%, guys. Okay, I didn't, let me make myself a little more smaller so that, oh, I analyzed this thing. Okay, let me make it smaller so that you could see. I was the only one seeing the figures, so I had made it in a way. I made this thing huge that you guys were not seeing. Yeah, so let me put it there properly. Yeah, so he's making 818,000 USD, almost coming to $1 million. So if you're not doing something online, guys, I advise you should. All the rich kids who are coming up right now, they are into tech, and people are losing their jobs because of AI. Yeah. Then of course we used to have architectures. Right now there are apps. AI can come up with good architecture work. Away from that, there are some professionals which are really going, and they are going to die. That means going to school and studying so much, at one point in a few years it will be as equal as useless, because the people who are in the field of tech, they will be taking over. They will be taking over, I'm telling you. They will be taking over. So you're supposed to go online as soon as you can. And people get to know you. You know, you're here in Uganda and someone is in the Caribbean and they are watching you. So you just don't know what could happen if you don't put a camera in front of you and you do something. I'm telling you, you will disappear. You will disappear. But right now, your best exposure is use the internet. It doesn't matter whether you use a real camera or you use a phone. It just doesn't matter. Just do something. Just do something. Me, I had put it in plan, and I told myself, like, after 2026, I'm going to come back, yeah, to doing this kind of content. I was ready for it. I was ready for it, and I had planned it. And I was like, when the right time comes, after 2026, 7 years of support, then I'm going to change everything. I wasn't on TikTok. I'm going to be on TikTok. Every social media platform is supposed to be there. You just don't know what will happen. There are very many successful stories. People who are working on media, they are also losing it. Now, if you look at the producers, script writers, AI right now can do script writing. Tyler, don't drive your car like that. Don't drive like that. It's making noise. So, guys, it's been really nice being here. Of course, trying out the internet to see how perfect it is. As I told you, I'm a single dad, so be listening to me, talking to my son. He's called Tyler, so you'll always be hearing me saying Tyler, 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 Tyler. But now he doesn't. But now it's hot. So what is the plan if it's hot? If it's hot, what's the plan? Yeah, you'll be seeing him a little more, yeah? Yeah, it's always just the two of us. You'll be seeing us cooking and doing a couple of things we're going. But Tyler, you got your laptop now. Now, you see, like my son, he's 3 years old, yeah? He's 3. But he can operate his laptop. Though it's a Chromebook, but he can operate his laptop. So I want by the time he's 8, I want by the time he's 6, not even 8, by the time he's 6, he should be able to be paying his school fees. I won't be able to pay for him. He would have learned, yeah? he would have learned how to make money for himself, you know. He would have learned how to make money for himself. So if you're mature, yeah, and you went to school and you're not, oh no, guys, no, guys. And it is very important sometimes to communicate in English. Why? Because you have a bigger span of people you're going to be communicating to. Yeah. Now, for BCM, of course, we've been local, communicating in language. Now we're doing politics. Now we've changed all of it. We've changed all of it. Now we're going to be using more of English. Why? Because we want to talk to a bigger span of people. And there's something called CPM. I'll be telling you about those CPMs. You know, when you talk in English, of course, people in Kenya, Tanzania will be getting what you're saying. And if you have stories that are cross, then that is way better. It is over someone doing politics is way tricky. Why? It has a given crowd of people, but if you're doing something general, that's why people like Angela Sama, people like Teng Teng, people like, there are a couple of them creators, they are doing good because of the language they use. Now for some of you people, these guys I showed you, you might even not be knowing them. Yeah, but they are doing good. Why? Because they have a class of people they attract, and the kind of adverts they give them, they also differ. So yes, I remain Luzze Andrew Anderson. It's really been fun to be here. I'll always be here. Of course, Steve, today you've been here. That's nice. Stephen was saying, don't touch my phone. Stephen was saying, thank you so much for this information, bruh. Yeah. I'm really very grateful. Of course, today you're the only one who's been here. Yeah, but of course we'll keep doing these things. We'll keep coming. And most of the people always give up when they see this small tunnel. But the more you do something, you keep doing it, you keep doing it, you keep doing it. Trust me, it will definitely work out. So I was prepared for this, and I'm going to do this because now with BCM, it was attracting Ugandans mainly. If I can take it, was attracting mainly Ugandans. So now, because of change of language, we want to change the channel from Luganda speaking to English speaking, and that means even the content had to change. Yeah, so it had also to change. So, but it's very important, you know, it's very important. I'm telling you as a friend, if you're doing any kind of business, it doesn't matter, but you're supposed to be online. Because now I am here, I can go online and I order anything I want. I can order from a house to a shoe to a cap just with my phone, and someone will even deliver it to the doorstep. You imagine. So now if whatever you're doing, you're not online, then you're not doing it right. Until when we catch up, I remain Luzze Andrew Anderson. It's been fun really being here. Until then, I want to say bless ya, bless ya, bless ya.